Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the 105 leFH18B2, the French Tier 5 Premium SPG that you might know as a leFhy, a leaf blower, or if you happen to be Jingles, it's leFH18B2 because he doesn't pronounce it. It's known by us as Fifi La Pew Pew. This one is on the assault team on Redshire, and it's under the command of Mr. B. Well, you can see his real name, but we won't actually mention his real name, mainly because we don't want to get in trouble with YouTube, because they might take offence if I kept saying that word all the time. Anyway, he's got one mark of excellence on the barrel of his VP, and he's playing on the assault team, which means you have to try and get as close as you can to the cap area, either kill all the enemy, or you actually have to capture the cap. And on the assault game, that can be pretty difficult. There's only one Arty, or two Artys on either team rather, and our fellow Arty in this one is, I think, on the north spawn. Okay, rounds out. Oh, that was a direct hit on the SU-100 for 43. Now the other Arty on our team's an M41 HMC. Oh, we didn't see where that one went. Pull back a bit so we can actually see. He's fired another one in. No, that one hit the ground. So I suspect that the second shell, because there wasn't an explosion, probably was a direct hit on the SU-100 again. Okay, P-43 is letting it settle. Nice. Rounds out. It's close. One thing you can definitely see from Mr. B's ammo loadout is he likes using heat rounds. He's got 10 of them. Most people only carry a few because they are rather expensive, but they are very effective. If they do catch the side of a heavy tank, they normally will go straight through, and because the alpha is 350, they can do serious damage to an enemy tank. The HE can do serious damage to tanks which have very little armor, and that Covenanter doesn't have much in the way of armor. Moving about quite a bit though, so I think he's aware that he is being fired at by Arty. Okay, time to pick a target that's directly ahead of us, because that Wolverine could be a threat to us if he gets too close. Okay, couldn't work out exactly where he is. He's fire blind. No, I think he was a bit further over to the left, but oh, there's something we can fire at, and that's the enemy Arty who's out in the open. Very bad decision, because he's going to go down, and in fact the kill shot goes to our Striv M4257. The enemy team did have two Artys, the other one is an SU-122A. Now going back to this flank, there's an awful lot of enemy tanks ahead of us directly, and in fact there's only one tank on our team who's close by to actually spot for us. Although this Arty does have a 390 meter view range, at this particular area of the map there's lots of folds in the ground, and those folds could actually conceal an enemy tank. Redshire, as you may know, is supposed to be a representation of the English countryside, just as the Westfield map is supposed to be a representation of Scotland. Not really, but oh, that was close. We did get one round into the T-3485 though. That's better. That one looked as if it hit the turret. And the T-3485 went down, and because he tracked him, he actually managed to get the damage assist. VK3001H rounds out. Just misses him. Still got a chance to get another shot in before he goes behind that fold. And that's a direct hit. So he definitely got that one. Yes, we do have a bit of a problem in this game. We're 3 down on the enemy, and we just got another hit because the VK was still there and he hasn't moved. Another round goes in and another direct hit, and he's still not moved anywhere. In fact, he's lost half his hit points now, and the next shot takes him out of the game altogether. Okay, so he's got his first kill. One shot goes into the budgie, but we've got nobody in front of us now, and so that budgie is relatively close to us. And I suspect that he can't actually see us at the moment, which is why he's not firing in our direction. But it won't take him long to work out where we are, and the budgie's gone. He took him out. he blew him away. So that's his second kill of the game. Mr. B's doing well. The problem is we're not doing too well as a team because it's actually now coming up to the halfway point through the game. It's only a 10-minute game and the team just doesn't appear to be trying to find the enemy tanks. And of course, Arty relies on other people to actually show us where the enemy is. Okay, P43 bits. We can deal with this one. And there's a KV220 near the cap area as well. Fully dialed in, rounds out. This is going to be accurate. It is directly on target. Let it settle. Rounds out again. Oh, he got him with the second shot. 3 kills now. KV220 in the cap area trying to deter anyone coming in. Very bad move though. He's a tier 7 hull on a tier 5 tank. It's definitely tier 5 turret. And now 2 more tanks have turned up ahead of us. Oh, we just took out the KV222 as well, so that's 4 kills now. But the Panzer IV Aslains H and the Wolverine are relatively close to us. If we do fire on them, they're more than likely going to turn their guns on us. Okay, first shot hits the Wolverine. Did he turn his turret his way? Our way? No, but the Panzer IV is coming directly towards us. The Wolverine goes down. Here comes the Panzer IV. Now, if he's got the derp gun, the 105mm, which is basically the same gun as we're seeing here, but not a slight difference. Okay, he went down. We didn't see him. There's the other enemy Arty, the SU-122. He's gone. There's only 2 enemy left. We've got a real chance of winning this game now. But there's still 1 enemy tank down our end of the map that hasn't been dealt with, and that's the SU-100. Remember, that's the guy that we did fire at right at the start of the game. We've been spotted. And it must be that SU-100. Let's hope he's not firing in our direction. Because if he is, we might be out of the game very, very quickly indeed. Okay, an M10 RBFM and the Leopard have moved down to try and help us. But we are being spotted. And there's the SU-100. He's behind us. He's in the copse. Directly behind us. We're turning to face him. Lining up a shot. Letting it settle. Should be about right. Fires it in. Nope, didn't get that one. More than likely he's going to turn his gun on us now. 1 enemy left. It's the SU-100. We could win this. We're waiting for the enemy to spot us. We've been spotted. The enemy knows where we are. We just can't see him. Oh! We're done for. Everyone get out. And he had the 122mm gun. And that meant Mr. B was wiped out with 1 shot, but we won the game. Well, that was a fast and furious game from Mr. B in the VP, the 105 leFH18B2. He managed to get a first-class tanker in that game, just shy of getting an ace tanker. He also got a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. And he did get 4 exactly. He got a sharpshooter for getting 10 or more consecutive shots on the enemy. And he also got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 8 in this one. And his win rate was 4,382, which is more than Super Unicum. So let's have a look at team score and see where he was. Well, he didn't get the highest damage in the game. That went to the Striv M4257, who put in a very good fight in the north end of the map. He got a Pascucci's medal, a high caliber, and a tank sniper out of that game for 2,543 hit points of damage. Second highest damage goes to Mr. B. He got 1,584. And the third highest damage went to our Thunderbolt, who got 1,370. When it came to kills, it was shared at the top by the Striv M4257 and Mr. B. They both got 4 kills each. So did the SU-100 on the enemy team. He got 4 as well. Unfortunately, Mr. B was his 4th kill. Ouch, yes, right at the end of the game, but he did get wiped out immediately afterwards. The unfortunate thing is he did have the 122mm gun, so he was capable of doing 390 alpha with 1 shot, and 1 shot is all he needed to take out Mr. B, I'm afraid. And when it came to base XP, whoa, that's the wrong one, sorry, let's get that right. That's better. When it came to base XP, Mr. B's in second place again. Well, second place again? Well, technically, yes, because he was second place on damage and he's second place on base XP. The Striv M4257 was the only player to get over 1,000. He got 1,221, but Mr. B was close behind him with 962, followed by the Cromwell B with 755. Mr. B fired 29 rounds, so he actually had 21 rounds spare at the end of the game, including those 10 heat rounds available. He got 16 direct hits on the enemy, but none of them were penetrations, but he did get 18 splash. Damage of 1,584 hit points, of which 1,245 were at more than 300 meters. I think the close shots were actually on the Wolverine and also on the other enemy tanks that were getting close, like the Budgie. The Budgie was only a short distance away, but there was 2 rows of bushes in between him and the Budgie, so that's why he could wipe him out without getting spotted. He also received 1 hit. It was a penetrating shot. Well, it was a 122mm shell. There was no way it was going to be able to stop that from penetrating the hull armor, even of a Char B1. Mr. B damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 4, and he got 743 hit points of damage assistance. He took home 72,367 credits from that game. He got 25 bonds for a mission achievement, and he also got 3,463 experience points. So a very, very good game by Mr. B. Shame he didn't survive the battle. If he'd actually taken out that SU-100 in the bushes, then he might have actually got an ace tanker out of the game. And of course he would have survived. But as it was, he did the right thing to try and move away from the position he was in before. Only it wasn't so great that he was in the river, because of course he was constantly spotted by that SU-100, and the SU-100 was less concerned about the other guys coming in on him than taking out the Arty. Yes, because most players seem to delight in taking out the Arty if they can get a chance, because most of the time they never see us. It's only when they actually see us that they definitely want to kill us, and usually it works out badly for the enemy if they get too close and we shotgun them in the face. But on this occasion, I'm afraid it meant that he got the chance to take out Mr. B, and he did so. So I hope you enjoyed that game. If you did, please give it a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.